So after Nasser Al-Attiyah's engine fire at the end of stage 1, the Toyota team took no risks starting the engine, so it was a long tow back to the bivouac thanks to teammate Konrad Rautenbach. And when the damage to the car was assessed, it proved to be innocuous.
The good thing, we win the stage, and it was short stage. And I'm sure we'll fix it and we start again tomorrow strong.
No serious damage, and so on to stage 2, where many thousands of Argentine fans are waiting. It's quite a test for the Qatari to make sure his Toyota is fully functional as Al-Attiyah is forced to open the road. The first long test of Dakar 2017 at 275 kilometers through an area rich in the indigenous history of Argentina, lush and biodiverse. The Chaco flatlands are picturesque, and the first section of this stage, the cars were flat too, flat out for long straight sections on the limiter. Al-Attiyah finishes the stage second quickest, and crucially with no evidence of problems caused by yesterday's fire. Oh, and that's a very, very badly damaged Ford Ranger that's being just about driven by Chevy Ponce, but he's really struggling. That's very broken. Clearly had some kind of a massive high-speed roll, and nope, he's having to pull over into the shade to assess the damage that could easily be rally over for the former WRC driver, his second Dakar. Big slippery moment there for Mikko Hirvonen, just about managing to control his Mini through the muddy section of this otherwise fast opening section of the stage. The conditions getting much hotter than earlier for the bikes, pushing nearly 40 degrees centigrade, but doesn't seem to be bothering Yazid Al-Raji, thrashing his Mini on the limiter. Finishes the stage a respectable 6th with a time of 2 hours, 11 minutes and 56 seconds slithering through the mud. This is Gilles de Villiers, the 2009 Dakar winner, with a big moment, coming very close to clipping that tree on the outside of that right-hander, but expertly guiding it around. Fourth quickest on the stage.
For sure, today was quite hot and very, very fast stage. The first 100k is fast with really big ditches in bad places. So we had one moment big on the nose, but anyway, we had to take care not to make a mistake.
Well, he didn't make any mistakes apart from a few moments, but de Villiers' time of 2 hours, 9 minutes and 14 seconds was only very narrowly beaten by this man, El Matador, Carlos Sainz. Only a second separated him from his rival. These two former winners are locked in a battle. Third quickest for Carlos Sainz. And what about Stefan Petterhansel? Well, maybe the fact it's such a fast stage has caught out Mr. Dakar. The master tactician is great at the long game, but the sheer speed of the WRC drivers seems to have caught him out, and certainly the two-wheel drive of this Peugeot isn't the best to get traction through the muddy sections. He was only 7th on the stage. The stage being won with a blistering time by 9 times World Rally champion Sebastian Loeb. As you can see, he seems to be getting caught in the dust of someone up ahead. That was a great stage without any mistakes, great pace. I lost some time in the last part in the dust of de Villiers. And so there you go, Sebastian Loeb gets a stage win. Al-Attiyah, though, is still keeping him honest, and Nani Roma putting in a good time in 5th. And overall, after 2 stages, looks like this. Loeb from Al-Attiyah, Sainz locked in a battle with de Villiers, and Nani Roma in 5th. And now, for 2017, for the first time in their own category, these side-by-side utility task vehicles, the SSVs, will battle to be the first standalone Dakar winner after stage 1. Tim Coronel leads. Not an ideal start to the Dakar for Chinese rider Jad Hongyi, whose brand new Zongshan bike hit problems on day one. But luckily he's part of a team, and teammate Zhang Min used his fully functional ZX450 to tow him to the end of the stage. That's the spirit of the Dakar. Never leave a teammate behind. Swiss rider Marco Filippi became the first competitor to retire from Dakar 2017 after he was injured in an accident. There was a horse that decided to access the track just as I arrived. I couldn't avoid it. It was my first Dakar, but it was very short. And voila, it's all over for me. Well, we wish him a speedy recovery. Argentina's Minister of Tourism, Gustavo Santos, paid a visit to the Dakar yesterday evening at the Resistencia bivouac. In the presence of the governor of the Chaco region, Oscar Domingo Pepo, the minister congratulated the hero of the day, local driver Pato Silva. After 13 appearances on the Dakar, including a fine 6th spot achieved in 2015, driving a Toyota Hilux, a new chapter begins for Christian Lavier, now in the T2 class. The Frenchman is an official Toyota autobody driver with high ambitions. My objective, and what the Toyota autobody team have asked me to do, is to win the class. I haven't driven in the T2 class for a long time. We'll see where we stand after 2 or 3 days and see what pace we need to drive at to be at the front. After the first stage, Lavier leads the way with a slim advantage over his teammate Akira Miura.
Day one, baby. Let's go racing Dakar.
An
emotional moment for me because, without adding extra pressure, I'm still learning stage after stage. However, I have pressure to do well, a clean and safe run. It's the birthday of my son, Titouan, who is 12 today. So this stage is for him. I've worked hard for this. It's important not to screw it up. $250 meters. Go slowly. Oh, we're in trouble. I'm going to try to get out. No, we're stuck. All 4 wheels. Well, we got out of the special, helped by another competitor, that I think. But we damaged the steering of the front left wheel. Dominic is here and we're going to do what we can. It's a Dakar, it's an adventure, and it's starting badly. No problem, we're carrying on. Now here's our T4 truck, our guardian angels who just arrived after helping others. Now of course they're exhausted. But we're going to weld, carry on, we're warriors.
On est des guerriers.
Well, that's it for today, but we're powering on tomorrow as the Dakar heads north and to the skies. The first taste of high altitude and uncharted wilderness. Stage 3, San Miguel de Tucumán to San Salvador de Jujuy, promises a tough 364 kilometers competitive stage with 416 kilometers of liaison. It's been great to visit the Tucumán province, known as the Garden of Argentina, with its busy, picturesque capital, San Miguel de Tucumán, notable for its classic architecture and popular tourist sites. Like the beautiful church of La Merced, with its artwork depicting the moment independence was claimed, particularly relevant in this, the bicentennial year. Time to leave the sanctuary of Tucumán though. We'll see you tomorrow as Dakar 2017 continues.